This is for Cancer. So wherever Cancer is in your chart, more than welcome to be here. This is going to be the general love reading, which means we're looking at you and another person's energy in this. So first we go into your past, present, and future. Then we have a look at the masculine and feminine energy. So it doesn't matter about gender, that's just, you know, what we're looking at here. So one of you is the masculine and one of you is the feminine. Regardless of your actual gender, you will carry different energies. So yeah. This is the Rider Tarot. These are the moonology cards, which I'm just using the full moon cards. This one says a personal issue reaches a resolution. So Cancers are going to find something resolving in February. If you're here at any other month or year, that's fine too. Don't get caught up with the titles. If your intuition has led you here, then it is for a reason. Trust your intuition. And we've also got the elemental oracle that we might be using, probably will be at the end. So let's have a look. Past, present, and future for Cancer, please. I was going to say Cancer rising then, so some of you may have come here with Cancer rising. Doesn't have to be. I am a Cancer rising, that's probably why. Alright, what's the present conditions? Oh. Did anything else flip over there? I don't think so. Future. That's too many. What's the future, please? Okay. So, a personal issue is reaching a resolution, so let's keep that in mind. In the past, this could have been a reconnection, or like either you felt left out in the cold or the other person did and you reconnected and it felt good, but you didn't really clarify things and that led to further heartbreak. So whatever the issue was that caused either an argument or separation in the past wasn't fully clarified or dealt with, and then that caused another issue, or is currently causing another issue. So deal with that if you don't want this cycle to keep happening. Could be an issue with accountability as well. Sometimes people just don't see things the same way you do, and that's okay. But are you going to accept that and be in this connection and actually let that shit go? Or is this going to keep repeating? So presently, an internal conflict about the way someone's being treated or how someone spends their time, because the masculine or whoever's the emperor energy is being very selfish presently, and they're not fulfilling their commitments or their promises to the other person. So that's difficult. Overall, I do see you feeling a loss of hope or a sense of wasted effort and especially emotional investment in this situation. If this isn't your story, feel free to click off, because it is pretty specific. We've also got the future though, which I'm sure if this is resonating with you, you're going to want to know that. The future is that there's an emotional offer coming that comes as a surprise to either you or this person. So you could be trying to approach this from a very, from your heart space, your heart chakra, wanting to connect, being like, this is an issue. You're not fulfilling your commitments and you're trying to approach it in a loving way. And I do see that this continues. It may lessen, but it continues. So there may be a bit apologetic, but it seems that they either downgrade the situation, try to minimize things. Because the Two of Cups is a we don't compromise card. So either you could be very much saying, this is something I'm not willing to compromise on, right? and getting out of your mind and communicating this to them, so you're not going to be trapped, not going to be a victim of circumstance. So you're willing to let this go in order for peace, right? What concerns me is that there's no compromise. So if it's on your side, that would be good. Because you're like, actually, whatever this is, this breadcrumbing or this, you know, whatever you're doing is unacceptable because we agreed to this. What are we willing to let go here? That's very dramatic, but it is. Oh my god. 10 of Pentacles. What are we willing to let go? That's family, or the idea of family, or the idea of getting married, or being together. Whatever this issue is seems to be significant enough that you would be willing to let go of this. Or the other person may have let go of it. There's the inner conflict again. There's the Six of Cups. We've known each other for a long time, or this could even be a situation of staying together for the kids as well. With the Six of Cups, the Star reversed again is a loss of hope in a situation. Do what's right for you in this situation. I do see you being very connected to your emotions and trying to figure things out and trying to get out of your head, not being in a victim mentality, which is good, being very logical. Expressing your emotions but not allowing them to override the importance of the conversation, right? Oops. Yeah. So what just popped out then is the Moon, which is revealing your secrets or telling your truth. You've been balancing or carrying this by yourself for a long time, even despite the circumstances, and that's made you feel trapped, see? So you're letting go of this energy because you've had to carry it. For some of you that will be, I mean, that's up to you. It's a really difficult situation. It's going to depend on what the no compromise is. And what this person will do. Which seems to feel like I'm picking up more on your energy and that they are indecisive. They're being more selfish at the moment. You just kind of have to draw your line in the sand and stick with it. And then wait. Don't be a victim. Do what you need to do for you. So that's a bit of a difficult one. Because it seems that this has happened before, and you've managed to come back together, and now it's happened again. Just wait, have patience, don't try to keep forcing things. Is basically the advice here. Not only watching for their actions, but their words, and seeing what consistencies are there and if it's enough. Being silent. So, saying what you need to say and then shutting the fuck up, basically, is what I was just shown. So, now we're going to go into feminine, masculine, in between. The feminine energy has Phoenix rising, so she's able to, you know, be reborn from the ashes, saying her piece, communicating and being very cutthroat about it, because when you cross that Queen of Swords, she's like, no. Following your intuition with the High Priestess. That's also another card of keeping your mouth shut, as we just spoke about. Waiting for them. If you don't keep your mouth shut, you'll say things impulsively, so that's what that's about. Which could muddy the waters a bit, but I feel like overall the intentions there has been, you know, come across. The masculine is sulking a bit. They will reconnect more with their emotions though, because the Queen of Cups is very connected to their emotions, very caring and nurturing and giving, someone who's good to go to for advice and emotional stability support. But for them, on the masculine side, this 6 in reverse it's taking a loss that ends up clearing out an old cycle. So it's like clearing out the old to make way for the new, so that you can have something that's for your greatest and highest good, and whatever this is for the, I guess, the emotional well-being and stability of the masculine. So if you're the feminine and you don't quite understand, that's kind of what their goal is. Feeling loved, feeling nurtured, being emotionally stable. I'm not sure if they're going about it in the right way, but that's on them, isn't it? Okay. So, the elemental oracle, let's get it. You've got rain, so there could be crying, a literal outpouring here. Yeah, mystery again. She's got a butterfly over her mouth. What did I say? Say what you need to say, and then exit stage left. Fury. Be careful that your emotions and anger doesn't get the best of you, because but remember, the feminine is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So, yeah, it's very much getting rid of the old, dealing with whatever a certain issue is, so that you can, be your more authentic self. Know that this personal issue is going to reach a resolution, and that this could just be a temporary difficult time for the both of you, hopefully, because the resolution is here. So it's just say your piece, and then it's kind of like you got to work on yourself and do you. Alright, so I hope that this reading helped you, Cancers. Let me know in the comments. Not the easiest thing to hear, so like I said, don't force it to fit if it's not your story. And if you want a personal reading where you can ask your own questions specifically, have a look at my Etsy link, which is in the description below. Thank you for being with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.